Blaufus, who was my introduction into Rotary. I was serving on the Conservation Commission with him, and he's like, Jen, I think you just need to join me on Friday mornings, and I think you're really gonna like this group, and I just think you need to, and I'm like, Bill, I can't even tie my shoes without, losing my head, and I got 3 kids, and I got a job, and I have no time. He's like, just come with me on Friday morning. And so I did for a couple meetings, and I'll tell you what brought me in, and I'll tell you what has kept me as a Rotarian. First and foremost, I loved the idea of the international focus, because I had just moved here from London after spending 12 years there. And I loved the hyper-local focus. I thought that was just amazing. I loved the format of the meetings, right? There's this great opportunity to network, and then we always have these fabulous speakers that bring out the best in all of us. I'm not a big eater, so I was never much about the food, but I did love that piece as well. And so, and then, I loved the no drama. How many of you serve on nonprofit boards where there's a lot of drama, right? And there's a lot of drama in my life right now, and I can assure you. And I just love the fact that there was no drama with Rotary. We had this wonderful strategy of turning over leadership once a year, and people just accepted it. There was no drama around it, and everybody just showed up wanting to do exactly what all of you want to do, which is raise the most money you can raise, and then just give it all away. How awesome is that? So I stand here tonight in front of you and I say thank you. Thank you for being such a positive influence in my life. You've welcomed my kids into Rotary many, many times. Those of you who are Sunrise Rotarians know that there were many Friday mornings where I kind of didn't get the whole schedule right, and I had at least one child with me, if not more than one. They've all worked all the different duck races and everything else, so you've been welcoming to my entire family. But most importantly, thank you for all you do for Westport. It is unbelievable to me that tonight, here we are celebrating the Westport Rotary Club and your 100 years of service. And here we are again, you all have chosen the most amazing community-focused project ever. We're gonna include multi-generational members of the community. The playground is gonna serve multi-generational members of the community, right? We're going to have a lot of fun building it, and we're going to have an even more fun enjoying it. So thank you. Thank you so much. This couldn't be a more perfect night. It couldn't be a more perfect project that you have chosen, and I'm just so proud. I'm so proud to be a fellow Rotarian, and I'm so proud to be celebrating the Westport Rotary Club tonight in your 100 years of service. So with that, all right, with that, I'm going to put my other hat on. Jen Tooker, the Rotarian, is taking a back seat, and Jen Tooker, the first select woman, is here. Whereas Westport Rotary Club's original charter was signed on March 7th, 1924. And whereas the Rotary motto, service above self, inspires members to provide humanitarian service, encourage high ethical standards, and promote goodwill and peace in Westport and the world. Whereas Westport Rotary Club members sponsor service projects to address such critical issues as poverty, health, hunger, illiteracy, and the environment. And whereas Westport Rotary Club has been partners and drivers of multiple initiatives and has sponsored numerous local charities, as well as sponsoring an impressive record of international humanitarian projects in more than 25 countries. And whereas during its past 100 years, the Westport Rotary Club has played a significant role in shaping Westport's reputation as a civic-minded and philanthropic community. And whereas Westport's Rotary's respected membership includes engaged and dedicated government officials, not-for-profit, and business leaders. Now, therefore, I, Jennifer S. Tooker, your first select woman, do hereby proclaim March 7th, 2024 as Westport Rotary Club Centennial Day. And I encourage all of you to join me in recognizing the 100 years of service to improving the human condition in Westport, local communities, and around the world. We are proud to celebrate your worthy organization and honor your rich heritage of volunteerism and civic involvement. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Thank you.
Wow, well, thank you very much. And we only have 4 hours left to celebrate Rotary. So if you see the bartender, let's get that going. We have 3 short videos from people who could not be here who are important to Westport Rotary. And before we get to that video and others, former President and former Assistant District Governor Tony McDowell is going to read us a quick message from the Rotary International President who, come on up, Tony. We're getting rid of the handheld mic. Take it away.
Thank you. I have no whereases in my whereas. I'm speaking for R. Gordon R. McKinley, who's our Rotary President International. Dear Rotary Club of Westport, congratulations on your club's 100 years of Rotary service. Your continued devotion to Rotary is an inspiration, and I hope your enthusiasm will inspire fellow members to care for each other as they would care for the people we serve. Rotary's ability to create lasting change begins with the bonds we form with each other. Together, it is within our power to bring peace and soothe those afflicted by conflict, both in their communities and in themselves. Active and engaged clubs like you make it possible to create hope in the world. Thank you for your dedication to the Rotary family and your commitment to service.
Thank you, Tony. And thank you, Mr. McAnally, whom we will hear from in just a second. He's also sent a short video greeting, which will now roll, along with greetings from our president, our own president, Kenny Epstein. Kenny is currently in Utah on a long-planned, month-long ski vacation with his friends and family. So, I'm told there's a lot of snow, so he's really sorry he's not here with us. This week is the friends part. So we are very happy to have his wife, Wendy, here, who is another one of those supportive spouses that I've been talking about. Thanks for being here, Wendy, and for all the get-togethers that we've had at your house this year, especially. It's really been a lot of fun. And our earliest living president, George Damon, who was president of Westport in 1968 to 1969, that was 55 years ago, has sent a greeting to us from his winter residence in Florida. So roll that tape, please.
Greetings to you all. It is a joy to be with you during this celebration.